Hi guys, OB Dave here. The kitchen is a bit of a mess, but I'm running out of time and I need to get this cheesecake done. It is dessert week on Couples Bakeoff and I've chosen to go for a cheesecake. Now, I know that Uncle Roger will be upset with me for this, but I've gone for a Jamie Oliver recipe because it had chocolate in it and it's good enough for me. So I've already portioned things out, I've already boiled the kettle. It's a pretty simple recipe. So I am just going to crack straight on with it. So the first thing is I've blitzed 300 grams of digestive biscuits. I'm currently melting 100 grams of unsalted butter, which will be combined with these, which will make my base for my cheesecake. 350 grams of digestive biscuits that are going to be mixed with 100 grams of unsalted butter in here, and then align the tin, bake it at 180 degrees for 8 minutes while I am preparing the filling. Right, so this is 100 grams of unsalted butter and into my digestives. Mixing in quite nicely actually. Right, that is my base. Now 180 degrees, 8 minutes. In a large bowl, beat the cream cheese, sugar and vanilla extract until smooth. There's 2 tablespoons of snap the dark and white chocolate into separate bowls, each set over a saucepan of simmering water. One tablespoon of vanilla extract, that's quite a lot. Beat the cream cheese, sugar and vanilla extract until smooth, yep, and then gradually beat in 250 ml of the cream until fully combined and silky. Right, the base. Right, the base has been 8 minutes in the oven. Looks good to me. It's nicely baked. So all of the melted dark chocolate goes into the cheese mixture, cream cheese mixture, until smooth and well combined, and then pour into the case when it's cooled. Then the white chocolate just gets drizzled on top, bada bing. Leave it in the fridge for 2 hours. Look at that. I don't have a piping bag, but I do have a sandwich bag, and if I put it in the sandwich bag, snip the end like that across it, and then a toothpick the other way, and it's going to look pro. Right then, let's start putting things together. The white chocolate is melted, so that's going to go in that in a second. This mix is going to go on top of the base. Yeah. And I'll leave it till tomorrow night, and then me and Ash can try it. And then once we've done, the kids can eat it.
Hi guys, African Ash here. I am making a chocolate mousse for dessert week for our Couples Bakeoff. So let's get into it. First things first, apron on, and here we go. Okay, so I actually bought myself an electric whisk, so I'm really excited to use it. So first of all, we need 1 cup of heavy cream. It's the equivalent in Europe and the UK is double cream. So we do 1 cup of double cream or heavy cream. Whipping cream is another term for it. And 3 tablespoons of sugar. Doesn't specify the type of sugar, so I'm assuming any sugar will do. So we'll go for white sugar. 1, 2, and 3. And then all we need to do is whisk that together. So let's get whisking. Low. Give me a fright. Start it up low and build it up. That's looking quite thick. I might do a little more just so I can get the peaks it's supposed to form. Let's try it. I'd say that was good. So that's our cream, nice and thick and whisked, whipped together. So now I need to make some hot cream and melt some chocolate into it to then fold into this. So now we need to measure out the chocolate mixture and stuff like that. So we need 60 mils of cream, which we have to heat up to help melt the chocolate. So we need to get the cream hot, so we're gonna just heat that over it on the hob. I don't have a microwave, so I'm hoping heating it over the hob will be okay. We then need 60 grams of the chocolate. It says you can choose between milk or dark chocolate. I've obviously gone for dark chocolate because I prefer a more bitter chocolate. Grams. Now we have some hot cream. I'm going to add the chocolate to melt into. So my chocolate and cream all nicely incorporated. Now I have to fold it into my cream and sugar mixture. Right, so all the chocolate's in there. Let's give it a little swirl and get it all incorporated. Right, that is my mousse mixture all incorporated. There's a couple bits I'm going to mix a bit more. I seem to have missed some of the cream. And then I am now going to make, I'm going to blend some Oreo biscuits for the base. Okay. So the mousse is all incorporated and ready to go. I'm going to be popping that in the fridge overnight and then popping it in the fridge at work because obviously we're going to do our tasting at Days tomorrow evening. But because it's just a mousse, what I wanted to do was like a little biscuit base along the bottom. So I've got these pretty glasses that we're going to display them in. So I was going to put like a biscuit base at the bottom, then the mousse, then some whipped cream, and then some biscuits over the top just to make it dead pretty. I really like these glasses, they're dead iridescent. So I've got Oreos to blend, so I'm just going to give those a quick blitz and make a nice little crumb base. Okay, so that is my biscuit base all crumbed up. I'm just going to put that into a little container ready for tomorrow to decorate. And there we go, my biscuit base. So I am just going to pop cling film over this and put it in the fridge to set. And we'll see you guys in the tasting.
Hi guys, OB Dave here.
African Ash.
Together we are OB Dave and African Ash.
Shocker.
Believe it or not. It is, actually, before I was going to get into that, we need to name a winner.
I know, which I'm particularly salty about this week. You changed your bake right on the last minute. He said he was going to do quesadillas.
I was.
And then churros are no good kept overnight. That's why you don't buy them in the shop. You have to buy them fresh.
But you were always going to keep them overnight. That wasn't my fault because I changed my bake.
Yes, it is. Shut up.
So there you go. Yeah, I didn't feel too good last week, so I went for churros, which the recipe seemed quite simple, and it was simpler than your recipe,
yours
wasn't
was,
it?
yeah, massively.
So
I was salty at the time. I've kind of got over it. You do deserve. No, I haven't. He does deserve the Star Baker apron for sure this week. His churros were way better, and I am very tempted to copy that recipe and try again in the future. Don't know what I did wrong. Obviously, you guys have probably seen the video already, but it was a mess.
Well, as you've seen, we have done our. I don't know if, I mean, mine's baked slightly. Yours is kind of whisked, although on Bake Off it's not always baked.
No, they do mousse.
Yeah.
They just usually include a jelly, but then that's just lots of layers of setting, mixing and setting. So chocolate cheesecake for me, and you've gone for chocolate mousse, which looks amazing. Oh, thanks.
All the garnish on it and everything.
Well, my cream is melting in the heating at the moment, but yeah. I mean, yours looks amazing. You've done really well with the chocolate feathering, unlike in Bake Off where the person thought feathering chocolate was to make little chocolate feathers.
So I'm technically a better baker than
someone who's on Bake Off, and
what's
it's up
her
to
name?
Sibira.
Sibira, isn't it?
This looks great, but my cream is melting and all my little fingers are starting to like drop off. So, what are you trying to say?
Let's have a try of this. I love chocolate mousse. Goes without saying, really.
I have also done a crumb biscuit base on the bottom. Try and get some of that biscuit in there. It's really good. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is going to be our favourite week, seriously, to judge because there's so much chocolate. It's not bad.
If I got that,
the mousse is light and airy.
If I got that in a restaurant, I would not be sad.
No, but I didn't realise that the recipe only made like small amounts. They did have in the picture, they had like martini glasses. So I've gone for these massive like jug kind of like gin glasses. And it's been lost a bit.
Just add a little bit of the mousse on its own, and it's really nice.
It is, it's nice and airy and light. It is, isn't it? Well, don't fill up. I'm going to try yours. Okay. I'm really excited to try yours. I love cheesecakes.
My doubts with mine.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much to bake the base. So obviously it's butter and the biscuits crushed up. And I baked it for 8 minutes like it said.
Yeah.
But I didn't know because it was still...
It'll still be good until the butter sets. Yeah. So that's fine.
And also I put the topping on when it was still a little bit warm.
That's okay.
It had about 5 minutes in the fridge and then I did it. So we'll see.
I think that'll be fine. I think you've done really well. It looks great. I can see what you mean by you struggled with having a piping bag. Did I tell you I bought an electric whisk?
No.
That's how I did all this, because God, doing this by hand, I had to do that for a baking technical in one of my college exams, and it takes ages. Your whole body hurts after trying to whisk up like whipped cream. I don't want a massive piece, just like a little piece.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get underneath it.
Oh.
It's on the tray still.
On the tray? Why didn't you try and take it off the tray before? Oh, it is glued on. Oh.
It's stuck on with melted butter. Let me grab a knife that isn't as sharp.
Got little faces waiting for chocolate. Not long. 2 more minutes. Shame they are so keen for this cake. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. A little piece chunked off. It's not a problem. Right. These poor kids. Oh, your biscuit base is stuck to the bottom.
There's some of it there still, look.
There is. That's so unusual. Maybe because you did do it.
You wait there 1 sec.
1 sec. We're literally just going to try Dad's and then we'll give you guys a shout. So we won't take long. I want to try some of your biscuit base. It's nice and crumbly. A little person coming up behind you. Hello, Sneaky.
Right.
Yeah, hi, sweetheart. We are not long and we can give you some chocolate. That's really nice. That is really creamy. You've got the consistency absolutely spot on. I think the biscuit base, I think you were right. Give us just 1 more minute, sweetheart. We won't be long. Oh, I think she wants to open it. I think you've done a really good job. Like, the cake is super, super nice. It's got a really nice creamy consistency. The white chocolate's a win. I don't know. Maybe because you didn't let the base cool enough. It doesn't feel like there's too much butter in it.
Right. Say all that again now I'm back.
You've really got... I know, what are you doing? We're doing like
I've got a head off. You're scooting closer and closer like that.
I'm trying to get some of the biscuit base. I can't decide. It's maybe because you didn't let it cool down long enough before you added the chocolate to the top. But it's a very solid biscuit base. It should be crumblier. How much butter was in there? And did you melt the butter before?
That's actually got a lip on it as well, so when I was trying to get it, I couldn't get under it.
No. But it should... Did you not put like a baking sheet underneath?
No.
I recommend getting some baking
I've got some.
Yeah. Grease-proof paper to put underneath.
Yeah.
But that's quite solid. Like, how much butter was in the biscuit base?
100 grams.
And how much biscuit?
350.
It should have been okay. Did it say to melt the butter or did it say soften?
Melt it.
Melt it. Interesting.
See,
I mean, it tastes fantastic. It's just unusual that the base has gone so stodgy. Maybe you didn't let it cool long enough. But also, I think the baking sheet.
I've gone on too quick. I needed to let it cool for a lot longer. And probably dry out with a bit of air and get air into it.
The whipped cream's completely melted now.
I think everything there is really nice. I just think I've got the base slightly wrong.
I think you did just jump the gun. I think you're right that maybe you didn't let it rest long enough. And the butter needs to be a bit more solid. Because then when you've added everything else to the top, it's just stodged it.
Yeah, to be completely
but it
honest,
tastes amazing.
I felt like shit. So I got to this point and I was like, it needs to be done. And I got it done and then went and lay down for a bit.
Oh, Bob.
So I'm blaming it on being poorly.
Oh, I think you've done a great job, Star Baker. I'm just thinking about mousse. Yeah? You having another bit? That means it's good. If you're having another mouthful, you like? Yeah? Right. Should we sign off so these poor kids can have some chocolate?
I think in future when I'm supposed to use all dark chocolate, I'm going to start substituting 50-50 with milk chocolate.
Really?
I think it'd be nicer. It'd be more my sort of taste.
More your taste, be less my taste. That's right up my alley. Likes my mousse. But I know obviously both of our bakes were a little bit basic this week, but it was hard to decide what to do with a dessert. We just didn't know what to do, and like when we Googled, like these were the two things that first came up. Mousse, chocolate, cheesecake, And these are it, and I was not doing a shoe bun.
Well,
not after the catastrophe with the churros.
We're going to find out tonight what week it is next, which should be interesting.
Yes.
So, I'd say yours is more of a success than mine.
Aww.
But mine is actually baked and yours isn't. So, you guys decide. We're going to put out a poll as soon as this video comes out. You guys decide. Let us know who the star baker is. I think I'm winning so far, don't I?
You're in the lead by 1 point because I won cake week, you won biscuit week, we drew on bread week, and then you won Mexican week. So you're only one ahead.
Ooh. Well, we need to sign off so I can eat all of this and let the kids have a little bit as well. So cheers for that one, guys. We will see you soon.
See you in the next one.